All right, I'm back. Of course, it's been a week since St. Louis. If you missed UGC St. Louis, where have you been? I've linked the UGC YouTube channel in the description below. You can go check out the VODs from the event. If they're not there yet, they should be there soon. And I've got plenty of announcements. I got highlights I'm going to share in this video. I'm going to showcase some of the highlights from my experience at UGC St. Louis. You guys can let me know what you think. Overall, it was an amazing time. It was awesome being there. It was an honor to be on the analyst desk, to host, to interview people, to cast a series. I'm going to have to put the series that I casted in a separate video so you can check that out as well. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about my time on the desk and some of the interviews I got to do. It was a great time. Honored to be there. A step in the right direction, and I can't wait to, continue on the grind, and hopefully I get more opportunities. Also, I bought a controller at the event as well. This is a cinch controller with 4 buttons on the bottom. So I got another review. I'm going to have to review this controller, and I'm going to have to break this controller in, and I'm going to break it in on my live stream as well. Twitch.tv/the Shyway. You guys can check me out live on Twitch. I should be live right now. So watch the video, come hop on the stream right after. We can hang out, play some games. And one more announcement. This one I'm so excited about. HCS Weekly is finally starting back up again. If you guys like HCS Weekly, it's a podcast where I interview players, top pro players, coaches, developers, like everybody that I can get my hands on, basically, and we talk about Halo. We talk about people's goals and their accomplishments in Halo. It's an exciting discussion. It works as a podcast, or you can watch it as a talk show. All of that is on the UGC YouTube, and the next episode is kicking off on Tuesday. It's going to go live at 5 p.m. CT, 6 p.m. Eastern. Lots to look forward to. You can watch it live on the UGC Twitch. That'll be in the description as well, or you can watch the broadcast afterwards on the YouTube page. It'll get uploaded in the same night. Anyway, I'm good with my updates. Come join me on the Twitch page after you watch this video. Enjoy these highlights. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll continue the grind. I'll see you guys around. UGC St. Louis Halo Classic. We just came off of a hot 3-0 from Denial here. I'm here with Blackbeard, and this guy, if you know him from Twitter, he brings the hype. Blackbeard, how do you feel right now?
I feel freaking outstanding. I mean, to see what they did, they just 3-0'd these guys in a dominant fashion. It lets you know, and it sets the tone for what Denial's bringing, baby. They are taking this to the top. We're going for #1, nothing less, and that's all there is to it.
Okay, I love the energy from this guy. If you do not follow Blackbeard AP on Twitter, you got to check him out. These videos that you're posting, you're in these hot cars, you're screaming the whole time, you're so hype the entire time, and it brings up the energy of Denial, but people are being, it's infectious. People are coming in, they're like, damn, I want to be a part of this. What is this? How did you get into Halo? Where is this energy coming from?
Man, Halo was an accident. I went to Vegas, I was looking at another company, and I ended up in the esports industry. I got shown the Luxor Casino and the esports arena, and I was just blown away. And when I started to understand what these kids do, what these guys do, you're talking 10, 15 years of just competing nonstop. It's like they're trying to be #1 in the world. They want to be on that podium. And my job, if I can help them get there, if I can give them some confidence, feel a little bit more better in themselves, then that's my job. That's what I want to do, is I just want to support them the absolute best I can, give them the vehicle to get to the top, and let them do what they do best, and that's freaking win.
Man, I love your mindset. I think you're doing amazing things for the Halo community. I hope you are here to stay.
Oh, I'm here, baby.
Man,
that's it.
You're killing it.
Oh, he's going to make the charge we need to. He's going to create great windows of opportunity for his teammates, and he's also going to slow it down, stay alive when he has to.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a controlled aggression.
Yes.
And he also has a lot better communication now than he probably did 8 years ago.
Right. On top of that, APG and Snakebite have wanted to team together forever. This is something that Snakebite's team, he's tweeting about this. He's like, I've been wanting to game with this guy for the longest time, and now it's happening. And I guarantee you, there's some real cohesion on the team. And I mean, the qualifier results speak for themselves, guys. These guys are leading with #1. We can't really sugarcoat this situation. I'm sorry, Globo Jim, you're going to get completely run over. There's no chance whatsoever. Whether it's LAN, whether it's online qualifier, we know it's going to happen. Tox leads the board in Halo 5. They're moving on to Halo 3 strong. Right now, they're #1. It's just a matter of, is it #1? Is it #2? Tox is on top right now. They're killing it.
They get to go in their next match fresh, not beaten down, just say all right, well, yeah, we lost to Tox. Let's move on.
Yeah, consider it lucky, man. You tasted the pinnacle of competitive Halo, and sure, it was a rough time, but, use that as a precedent, work hard, and stay determined. Stay hungry. That's how you get good at these games, man.
It's great to be playing Halo 3 on LAN again. It's my favorite Halo by far, and I'm just happy to be here.
Honestly, one of the coolest things about your story is if you go all the way back to 2010, MLG Dallas, you were representing Status Quo. You got 2nd place with Status Quo to end your Halo 3 career. Now you're back with Status Quo again. You got Flamesword, you got Neighbor, you got Assault, you got Ghost Sam as your coach. How pumped are you for this? How good are your chances? How do you feel about your team coming into this event now?
I mean, I love our chances. I love our team. We got Neighbor replacing Enable on the team. So we got, you know, the old status quo chemistry and teamwork. Neighbor fits in really well with the team. He almost plays just like Enable, so that works well with us as well. And then, yeah, it just feels great. I think, you know, we definitely have the potential to win the tournament, and that's what we're going to be focusing on doing.
Man's back to close the final chapter. This time he's going for #1. Lottie, I'll throw it right back to you.
It's
so
true.
I'm just saying,
it's true.
You know,
it's true.
they are the online gods, but they have
Sure.
proved themselves at LAN and online. But it's whether they can do that again. And this roster, I feel, you know, coming in 4th seed to the tournament, how do you think they fare?
There's a story with GMS, all right? GMS is the squad that's here to prove a point, okay? And they've done that with the 2v2 so far. They won that event, and they're back again with this 4v4, and they are looking poised to do something incredible. We don't know if they're going to take it, but they are definitely great players, and they proved that already. Of course, online is a factor. I've seen some shoddy connection. I've seen Zerka tank a few shots that maybe he shouldn't be tanking, or some melee trades that didn't work out. But that doesn't mean these guys aren't as confident as ever. I have not seen such an aggressive, such a confident squad. Actually, in some ways, a little bit scared because, you know, nades are a little bit stronger in LAN Halo 3. They might need to taper things back a little bit, but they have the confidence, they have the experience, and they've been grinding Halo 3 when nobody else was, right?
Look, how many times do we say these guys are warriors, they're not going to perform on LAN, and then how many players have we seen through the year who turn up and, oh my god, they're monsters on LAN as well?
I know that you want to talk about the Shyway. I mean, they were really good, and anything that you want to particularly highlight, and I know you've got hundreds of them, but something in particular.
Yeah, okay. There's a ton I can tell you. And it was a blowout as a series, but there's a lot you can say about how exceptional they are as a team. And it just starting with Narrows, they're not afraid to send lifters. That's one of the biggest things off that opening play. So many teams will send 3 players up to the top of the bridge, 1 player down to the bottom to grab snipe. They will send 1 player down to grab snipe, 2 players up top, and 1 player off the lift. And he just won't lift. He will long lift his way through and tear them a new asshole from behind. That's 1 minute into the game. They had 2 snipes. They had 1 cap on the board, and they were just decimated.
Shyway getting
You don't want that.
I asked before this, can I say asshole on the stream? And Lottie said she thinks so.
Hold on.
So I'm blaming Lottie. I don't know,
we're
guys.
just gonna sit.
I don't know where
me
you
and Wes are just
draw
gonna
the
sit
line.
over here. We're gonna like talk about sunshine and butterflies.
And Jesus.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a statement. All right. All right.
He said it. He said it. Now, you know, you are right, though. You are right, and I'm pretty sure everybody at home can agree with that.
Speaking of the old times, your career kind of started with Halo 3 on the tail end. 2010 is when you really started kind of making a name for yourself. You got into Reach, got into 4, into 5, so you've kind of played them all by now. What do you think, like going back to Halo 3? You're saying 60 FPS feels smooth. Do you like this transition back to classic style?
Oh, absolutely. It's fun learning the new game. Like, again, it's a new game, really. Like, it still has some reminiscence of its old self, but learning in the new game and trying to remember what's good, what's not, and trying to figure out what's new in this game and trying to just accomplish everything that I want to.
Yeah, I mean, despite the fact the game's 10 years old, there's still a lot left to explore with this title. Ryan Nobis, he's doing that right now, so amazing stuff from you. And at this point, you're top 16. You're winning these matches. You're going to be going into some of the best. You're going to be facing some of the best teams very soon. What do you think about your chances? What do you think about your team, Wrath, going up against competition?
Oh, yeah, we've got a solid chance going up against this competition. We have a pretty good bracket playing up next to Nile and then SQ, probably 2 of the weaker teams in the top 6. I mean, I expect them to be good, though. Our team are ranked 6, so I don't know, we have a good shot, but it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. All right, and I saw you on the handshake there. We're going to do props. It's easy. Nice and easy. We're getting rid of the cringe, guys. All right, Lottie, I'm sending it back to you.
Thank you very much, guys. I like the non-cringing handshakes. I've had a couple in my time, actually. One with Ryanu, but I actually had a terrible handshake with Ryanu when I first started out at the Halo World Champs in Seattle, and I'm pretty sure it was just intertwining. It was like
one of those where you go for a fist bump, but it's actually a handshake.
It was.
Like,
do you know what it was?
Paper covers rock kind of thing.
I think it's because I had my microphone at the time in one of my hands,
Oh no.
and he put out a hand, and I had to like switch hands, and then he switched for me, and then it was like just horrendous.
Confidence is everything. In communication, in the battles, in every single little moment in Halo, it's about having confidence and maintaining your confidence throughout. Tox has it, GMS has it. We're going to find out in this next match.
Absolutely, and as you say it, Shyway, you lovely segue me in there to our fantastic casters.